Once again, I am Mr. Game and Shout. I'm going to be sticking with you for this next run, and I've heard that we are ready to go for that. So let's throw it up to the stage. Half coordinated, let's take it away for Earth Defense Force 5.
E vamos pra run.
EDF.
EDF. EDF. Ele é o organizador? Ele é o responsável pelo tracker. O tracker é basicamente todos os números que vocês estão vendo na tela referente a doações.
So you've all been enlisted. So I am expecting you all to chant, to say EDF whenever my character says EDF.
Quem criou o sistema que faz aquele numerinho lá de baixo crescer quando alguém doa é aquele cara.
I say nice, thanks, or ah-ha-ha. All those. Bonus points if you do the gestures or dancing, but that is not required unless you are on the back couch. So, with that, this is Earth Defense Force 5. It is a third-person shooter, kind of like a sci-fi Dynasty Warriors with giant insects and aliens instead. And we're going to do one of the DLC sets of levels. Let's introduce ourselves. By the way, I am half coordinated.
Eis o cara, half coordinated.
I am S-Grunt.
I'm Shed. And I'm Meldon.
Okay, and I think I am ready to go, so I will just count it down. And 3, 2, 1. EDF.
EDF. EDF. EDF.
Woo! So these first few missions will be kind of simple and repetitive. This is a New Game Plus type of category. I have a weapon called the Rapid Hound, which is very good at just firing as many missiles as possible to get just all the explosions on the screen. By the way, general photosensitivity warning if you get headaches from such things.
Bem, ele tá falando que a primeira coisa que você tem que se preocupar é que vai ter muitas explosões, muitas luzes, então estejam avisados.
I will, on my other loadout, you can have 2 sets of 2 weapons. Have weapons that allow me to dash and jump, and doing those in conjunction with each other allows you to go very, very fast.
All I'm hearing right now is this is going to be very dashing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
E ele fez a piada que, tipo, EDF. Ah lá.
Oh no, a building fell on you.
EDF.
Vocês não estão vendo, mas toda vez que aquela mira trava, é um monstro que ele tá matando, viu? Dá pra ver muito por cima, mas...
Just make sure everybody's on the correct page here. Yeah.
O resto é só consequência. E sim, ele joga com uma mão só, porque
Just don't let it bug you too much.
ele, na verdade, ele tem, como chama, eu não vou saber dizer exatamente qual foi a doença que ele teve, mas eu acho que é paralisia infantil. E
so a whole lot of missiles. Especially the first few missions. These missiles don't do a ton of damage, but they do enough, and they do enough to knock down or take out most weaker enemies in a single hit, and that's what most of the first few missions. Oh gosh, you don't have to do this yelling. You'll fire yourself out.
E ele tá falando que tipo.
Right? And now we do our dance.
E ele tá falando que tipo, como é que chama? O barulho do dash o pessoal não precisa fazer. Ele fica
It's okay, we have 14 more chances.
We do have 14 more chances, that's true. So we just keep on going. So I saw a comment online a while back. It wasn't directly said to me, but it was about me that said, my runs are fairly impressive as long as you ignore the accessibility talk that I do. So I'm going to talk about accessibility mid-run regarding this game. Just to make sure that's as hard to avoid as possible. So what I do want to talk about first is this game has pretty good custom rewinds.
Ele tá falando que o que facilitou muito ele jogar esse jogo é que o jogo ele é muito bom para remapear o controle. Isso ajudou muito ele a jogar o jogo.
And it's all per class, so all 4 classes you can set separately, which is just an excellent feature.
Ele consegue separar, por exemplo, as configurações pelas classes.
Which stick does what, and those functions. More dancing.
Bem, eu não preciso explicar isso pra vocês, né?
Hooray!
Very good.
EDF. Ele basicamente tem que esperar os bichos spawnar, né? Então ele tá aproveitando no meio tempo.
You know, this is just so much power to be able to get laughter on command.
Yeah.
It's like, butts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, we're all having a blast here, one way or the other.
Yeah, so you'll notice I'm moving a little differently than I was through most of the first stage. This is using the dash and the jump in conjunction, as I mentioned, and then also the blast wind spears propels us forward as we fire it. So we do
basicamente a maneira como ele se move ele pula e dash ao mesmo tempo, né? E faz esse barulho maravilhoso. E ele aproveita pra ficar soltando emote enquanto tu tá destruindo tudo.
I'm just trying to imagine like what a civilian of these cities is thinking, just seeing this fly through the air, screaming and exploding everything.
Hopefully they've evacuated.
Ele tá falando, tipo, e as pessoas que moram nessas regiões, será que elas não ficam, sei lá, chateadas por causa de tudo estar explodindo e destruído? Aí o Ralph Coordinate falou, eu espero que elas tenham evacuado.
I was early.
Sim, a categoria é one-handed. Pra quem não sabe a tradução, com uma mão.
It's a challenge mode for all of you. This mission is very similar to the previous ones, except we can't really kill the teleportation ships this one. They'll be dropping down some stuff for us. So we're gonna just go with some donations with Game & Show.
All right, thank you, man. Let's go ahead and start it off, nice and easy here with the Yeti coming in for $10,000.
$10 mil da Yeti.
EDF. Hey, all, Yeti here. Had to donate and support Half Coordinated's amazing EDF 5 run. Let's go!
EDF.
I've also got $100 here from BV. Another AGDQ, another amazing half run. Time to cheer on our valiant runner. Now wait for me on this one. EDF! EDF! EDF!
Sim, tem que jogar com uma mão.
Yes. No,
é isso aí. Vocês não estão vendo, mas na outra mão ele está segurando uma mão.
IHOP earlier, really got to burn off some calories with the squad here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we'll be good. More donations.
All right, $25 from Max and Chachi. EDF!
Bem, as doações que estão chegando basicamente tem 3 letras, né? Eu imagino que vocês saibam quais são.
$5 from Beautiful. It's time to be calm, be bold, and raise our guns. EDF! EDF!
Yes, that is actually a part of the song. I did forget to mention, right before the start of this run, I tweeted out the lyrics to the main song in this game, and we will sing it during the last mission.
Ele fez uma música que tá no Twitter dele,
twitter.com/halfcoordinated or @halfcoordinated,
que é uma música que o pessoal vai cantar na última parte desse jogo.
Those lyrics, and it's an image. You could save it, have it just prepared.
Se vocês quiserem pegar a letra, fiquem à vontade. O Twitter dele é realmente half coordinated.
It's paramount to our success to drive off the alien threat.
Esse jogo tem para PC? Sim. Inclusive ele está jogando no PC. Ele está usando um controle, mas é um jogo de PC.
Which, by the way, the main storyline is absolutely as silly as possible, and I encourage you all to experience it yourselves.
But as far as the DLC is concerned, it's a bit of a gray area for them.
You're not wrong.
A galera lá de trás.
We got one.
Nossa. EDF,
I'm so
EDF.
happy.
The organization's name is changed to Earth.
We have to be a little bit down to earth here, after all.
Okay, so these teleportation ships I can defeat, but they don't open up until I kill a certain number of enemies, which is that number in particular that just happens.
Ah, cara, enquanto o pessoal tá falando EDF, eu queria ficar falando Ficar falando os dash.
Now I just need to clear up a little bit with the hounds.
Ai, ai. Não tem muito segredo, não tem muito o que eu explicar.
I'm letting out 12 per second.
Então, EDF é a sigla do nome do jogo.
The Dogged Defense of Earth.
E basicamente deu pra notar, né? O que...
We're back up to Earth defense now.
We're getting there. We're getting there. So we're going to switch weapons. I've been using the Dexter automatic shotgun. Excellent weapon. We're going to be using the Hellflame revolver this next mission. Something particular about this weapon is has constant heavy recoil.
Ele pegou uma arma que
in fact, if
tem
you were to equip two of them and
recoil
fire them both at
permanente.
once, would not be able to look anywhere but straight up. So I have to constantly adjust to be able to actually hit pretty much anything. Just you know, keep that in mind.
Essa mistura de lança-chamas, nossa senhora.
Okay. A lot of enemies here. Just kind of hoping that it works out. The green ants in particular, the smaller ones, are very good at kind of just picking you up and tossing you, which can cost an effective amount of time.
EDF! Yeah! EDF!
Meu Deus.
But the flamethrower has a range of like.
Eu vou falar pra vocês também, além do jogo em si, óbvio, prestar atenção muito na plateia ali, na câmera dele, que é batata, tipo, tem uma musiquinha, a galera levanta.
Which happens occasionally, even though this is the PC version. Let's see. Can you get another donation, perhaps?
EDF!
All right, I've got $25 from Bench Toast. EDF!
EDF!
I'll donate another 25 if I can get in. Oh, we are the valiant infantry from the couch.
Oh, we are the valiant infantry. You'll have to wait to the end to get more of that.
Yes, you will get more of that, absolutely.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Vai ter uma musiquinha pelo visto.
There's no way that you will not. The final mission, the main target, is invincible for over a minute. So why not that song?
Yeah.
É que acontece, na última missão, o inimigo principal vai ficar invulnerável por quase 1 minuto. Então, por que não cantar no meio tempo?
Yeah. Thankfully, I do have an absurd amount of health, so I can kind of just spin in a circle.
Você vai ver que ele quase não toma dano aí, é porque na verdade ele tem uma quantidade muito gigante de HP.
Part of what I really love about the Fencer.
It's very moving.
Por que eles estão falando EDF? Porque EDF é a sigla de Earth Defense Force, que é o nome do jogo e o nome do time que o personagem principal faz parte. E inclusive tem um emote que ele coloca EDF, entendeu? Que é basicamente ele mesmo torcendo pra si mesmo, né? E aí o meme já sabe, né?
Any other class can move.
Yeah, there's another class that's just like built for movement and such, and it's way slower than that.
Yes, the Wind Diver definitely goes slow.
We're all
I
about
finally looked over at the back couch. You guys are doing great. Wonderful, folks.
Ao mesmo tempo a abreviação do nome do jogo é o...
To the Dexter shotgun.
É a equipe que o jogador faz parte. E, enfim, e é o meme.
Now you may be concerned that that we're shooting people because of how much these enemies just look like humans.
Oh yeah, they do.
But
I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah, don't worry. They are aliens.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure they're aliens. I know they look just like us, but
They look exactly like I do.
Exactly.
Ele tá usando uma outra arma aí, se vocês repararem, que é a Blast Twin Spears. Ele usa só pra esses bichos grandes, porque os mísseis que ele usa tem um dano reduzido, na verdade, né? Eles acertam muitos alvos, são teleguiados, mas não tiram muito dano. Então, para esses inimigos maiores, é melhor ele dashar e disparar com a Blast Twin Spears.
The humanoids, excuse me, are not new, but the fact that they have armor is new. And normally that would mean they would take multiple hits every time to defeat. That one did a flip. We're proud of them. Yeah. But just a whole lot of moving around quickly and taking these wonderful, gigantic, not humans.
Ele tá caçando agora pelo mapa esses não humanos, como ele diz, embora eles se pareçam muito.
A little bit here, mostly just for the monsters, because what are insects anyway? I will kind of spoil in the main story. It's kind of presented as if insects don't exist on this planet.
Se a memória não me falha, ele realmente tem paralisia na mão.
They are called Aggressor Beta, I believe.
Literally no one in the game knows what any of these look like the entire time.
No, it's wonderful.
They're all very confused about it.
Yep. They just call them monsters.
Tanto que todas as speedruns deles são com uma mão.
Okay. Getting almost through this mission here. Just one more group. Maybe a donation.
Provavelmente no Twitter dele tem a explicação. Inclusive no Twitter dele tem a música que ele vai cantar na última missão.
Hey, Dad. Even though you are our son, we're not going to use a cheesy pun. Since you're running around shooting your gun, trying to have a fast speed run, just save the earth and have some fun. Peace out, Daddy Longbeard and Mom. P.S. EDF! EDF! Kick cancer's butt.
We'll do our best. That is my dad, by the way. Love you so much.
O pai dele doou.
And we are switching weapons to a name that I love, the 38mm Rage Cannon. I'm so happy we get to use that, just how massive that is. I believe you mentioned to me, Game and Shout, how large that actually is.
Yeah, 38 mil, that's like an inch and a half.
Yeah, inch and a half rounds wide.
Ok. A metralhadora que ele equipou agora é a 38mm Rage Cannon. Só pra vocês terem uma ideia, ela é gigantesca.
Interesting thing about this weapon is that the recoil is a random direction every time. That's not really how guns work as far as I understand, but this is the EDF, so it's fine.
It doesn't have to make sense.
No, it doesn't. And then the rest of these we'll just kind of throw some missiles at. Although at the end I'm very much looking forward to the dance. One thing I haven't been doing with the dance is you can kind of change your weapon equipped while you're dancing, and then it'll show up in the dance. So y'all are going to enjoy some Rage Cannon dancing that I hope you'll really get into.
EDF!
Oh, we got one Silver Spider. They take more hits than most enemies, so just losing some time for no reason is great. So we're going to dance with the Rage Cannon. Yeah!
A dancinha com o canhão.
If anyone wants to draw
Quase
some
sem
fan
recuo a
art,
arma.
I'd love to see Rage Cannon dancing fan art. Just throwing that out there. Be a big fan of that. So we're going to switch on back
ele vai tirar o Rage
to
Cannon.
the shotgun here. Okay, and we're also going to be getting the Hellfame revolver again. And now we're going to equip the Jackhammer MBF, which is basically a giant clawed fist on a piston.
Tá, agora ele basicamente pegou punho num pistão que ele vai usar.
MBF, though.
No, probably not.
EDF!
So a nice thing about there are many
Bom é
nice
vocês
things
verem
about
que o
the
jogo é
Jackhammer,
totalmente limpinho, né?
It doesn't really have any extra recoil, so it doesn't affect the recoil when I'm using the flamethrower. So it doesn't do anything for that. Also, if you'll notice, it does have a very nice amount of ammo that is very useful and helpful, and it actually shoots the same exact distance as the Hellflame.
Toda vez que ele usa o emote, todo mundo fala o emote.
You know, for its existence. So one thing that's really nice about this game, in that accessible design is often good design, just straight up. So these enemies, whenever you kill any enemy, they have one sound that they make when they're defeated. So you can more easily tell in the hectic sense of things when an enemy has been defeated. And they also, unless their body is in multiple pieces, which is a pretty good sign that they're no longer with us, they will assume one single death pose. Despite that, I often end up just aiming by the radar in the top right. So if you ever wonder, how is he seeing what's going on? I'm not.
Ele tá explicando, tipo... bem, como vocês podem ver, tudo explode, tudo suja, tudo, enfim. Ele não tá se guiando basicamente pelo visual, ele tá se guiando pelo minimapa, ali em cima no canto superior direito. E é assim que ele sabe se ele tá acertando ou não os inimigos e quem falta matar.
Oh, I am in a parking garage. we're just
parking our giant fist.
3 more aliens out there. 2 more aliens out there.
Can I get a quick donation in?
Absolutely.
All right, I've got $10 from Grand Beast Ultra. What's an EDF member's favorite document format?
Ok, pessoal. Qual é o formato de texto favorito pela Air Defense Force?
Okay, so we get to keep this same weapon loadout for the next several missions. You notice when I select each mission, I
PDF.
select the difficulty each time. Again, that's a very nice accessibility feature. You're never locked into a difficulty.
Se eles fizerem a piada lá, eu também vou fazer pra vocês.
I do have to select hard each time, but you know, if that was too much, you can select easy, or if you want more challenge, you can select Inferno, which I did have to play to get these weapons that I'm using in order to unlock those. So this mission here, it's all silver spiders.
Hugo vai ter Cuphead na Brat, quem irá correr? Até onde eu me lembro, não tem Cuphead na Brat. O Alex tem o link aí das runs aprovadas, eu acho que ele pode colocar aí pra vocês, se vocês quiserem dar uma olhada. Enquanto a gente tá vendo essa maravilha essa maravilha tecida na tela aí.
So now we're kind of gonna spin and we're gonna shoot fire. As we take those down.
So what you're saying is it's time to get fired up about this?
Yeah, absolutely.
This might be the lowest we've seen your health yet.
It almost got to half.
Hey. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned at the start of the run, this is pretty much how I play normally. So if you thought that me playing one-handed was an extra challenge run, not really, no. So you're just getting standard me, and we didn't get hand cam. If you want to see hand cam, though, I always have that up on my own stream at twitch.tv/halfcoordinated.
Ele falou que quem quiser depois ver ele jogando com uma mão só, quando ele joga, ele coloca a câmera pra ele. É só seguir ele na Twitch. O nick é esse mesmo, Half Coordinated. Ele sempre joga com a câmera.
I think you're more than
We did it.
EDF! O Igor correu 2018. 2018 ele correu o Cuphead.
Okay, this mission is going to be a whole bunch of
na Brat.
again, not humans.
Onde vai ser essa Brat? Vai ser no estúdio da Beyond the Summit,
Still don't believe you. They really look like
ali na Berrini.
Really look like humans.
I'm very unconvinced.
I mean, please just take my word for it, I guess. I'm losing confidence in my assessment.
Now there's a six-pack of humans.
Sem muito segredo, ele tá abusando da Blast Twin Spears pra esses bichos.
So the Blast Hole Spear, not only does it fire 2 shots at once, which is very good, it also goes through
Inclusive, esse Blast Twin Spears, ele não só dispara 2 tiros ao mesmo tempo, como ele atravessa os inimigos. Então, se ele conseguir alinhá-los, é muito bom.
Very handy. So let's have a donation or two, I think.
Infelizmente, não cabe gente lá. A Brat não vai ser aberta ao público.
Let's do an anonymous $1,000 donation.
Um dia a gente vai conseguir.
With the comment, the EDF deploys.
EDF deploys.
I've also got Visa.
Vai ter Persona 5?
With $20 for the Prevent Cancer
Eu acredito que sim, tá aprovado aí, não tá?
PCF.
Mas é claro, isso o pessoal tá comentando da Brat, que é a maratona brasileira.
Time for one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's do $250 from the goalie Dan.
Pra quem não sabe, a maratona brasileira, a Brat, ela vai acontecer na Páscoa. Fora um monte de coisa que vai acontecer aí na comunidade também. Aí, ó, o Alex colocou as informações principais aí. Quem quiser saber sobre essa maratona, fique à vontade.
Okay, we'll allow that honk.
Enquanto isso, EDF! EDF!
Got that honk in. Okay. Alright, we just kind of get these as they spawn. Oh, they pushed me back. Not quite as close as I would like. It's fine though, again, flamethrower is very good.
Glad they decided not to push the issue.
Yeah, and very polite about it. Understanding. They really are just like us.
Essa é uma das horas em que ele seguia basicamente pelo minimapa, em vez de estar vendo alguma coisa. O pessoal tá comentando da maratona brasileira, ou Invi. O Alex colocou o link ali em cima. O pessoal tá perguntando da Brat porque como eu sou um dos organizadores do evento, aí o pessoal acaba perguntando.
We're all tickled pink to see it.
Yeah. Into the range. I think they're in range. I think we're there.
Sem muito segredo, caverna, lugares fechados, armas explosivas. Muito fácil.
I unfortunately can't counter the recoil while I'm queuing up a yell, so I do apologize.
EDF! 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 EDF!
A agenda do evento ainda vai sair, né, da Brat. Aí quando eu sair, vocês vão entender aonde Persona vai se encaixar.
Okay. That one's just gonna have to wait. We have to go. We have places to be. Okay. That red dot. Okay, it's pretty good.
Em lugar fechado, infelizmente, o míssil não ajuda muito, porque ele faz um arco. Então ele tem que usar aí uma combinação da Hellflame Revolver e do Jackhammer.
The presentation of this game is just such spot on B-movie, and it's perfect, and everything I want in life.
All of the NPC dialogue is fantastic.
Esse parece ser um ótimo jogo pra aquele dia, tipo, Cara, eu tô a fim de jogar alguma coisa tranquila, tipo, não quero pensar muito. Sim, ele joga com uma mão. A categoria é o Mission Pack 1 da DLC, com a classe Fencer, que é a que ele tá usando, dificuldade no hard e uma mão.
Yes, by a giant tail bug, it's fine.
A saber, a run de Persona, ela tem 17 horas e meia.
Fight with me, yay.
A dancinha marota, com uma garra do tamanho dele na mão. Então, esse jogo é muito pra ser, tipo, sentar um dia e relaxar. É muito importante aí o que o mestre Alex falou. Vale ressaltar que a categoria One-Handed não existe. É só uma descrição porque ele tem uma deficiência em uma das mãos e não consegue usar ambas para jogar.
No, sorry, I'm drawing a blank here.
But anyway, we have to take those out. They're threads that they shoot at us.
O Half Coordinated, inclusive, correu outros jogos e outras maratonas. Ele fez Nier Automata em uma das GDQs, ele fez Momodora em outra.
We don't have a through the wall. So we're trying to make sure we get all of them here.
Fala cena prazeroso. Você tá jogando, você tá vendo esse mapa vermelho ali em cima no canto superior direito. E aí você tipo, se prepara, se posiciona e de repente aquilo derrete.
Convey other messages that you could use in co-op, and that actually really helps this game's accessibility for deaf and mute.
Olha só, que coisa linda.
A lot of those pre-made messages very quickly and select those to communicate with other players in online play. So kudos to them for that. However, this game has no subtitles for the main dialogue. So
pluses and minuses, I guess.
Pluses and minuses. This is a pretty budget game, but like the point I'd like to make with this though is even though this game is made on a very small budget, they get a good bit of accessibility stuff right, and others it's more of this seems like they were just not aware.
Olha só.
So often it is an issue of awareness.
É uma ótima terapia esse jogo.
So yeah, I kind of corralled all the enemies just through that cave. It would have been one of those places where, again, if you were colorblind, it would have been a little hard to tell how many enemies were left because of just so many items that.
Só para vocês saberem, os pontos verdes são itens, os pontos vermelhos são inimigos.
Also how you increase your armor value. I get
Então, às vezes, confunde ele, né, pra poder saber onde estão os inimigos, justamente por causa do flood de coisas.
So I picked up a few of those.
Yeah, you can see the total value that half has in the top left there. It's a lot of those.
It's a lot of those.
A lot of
And you're not even guaranteed to have it apply to this class. It actually gives you among all classes. I've played this game a little bit.
Destiny deve ser depois dessa, se não bater o incentivo do jogo bônus. O jogo é visualmente confuso ou tá bugado por causa da run? Ele é visualmente confuso. E as formigas não estão de boa não, pô. Eles estão invadindo a Terra. E você faz parte da Força de Defesa da Terra. Ou Earth Defense Force.
Be fully successful. It's fine. These ones are close enough that I can shoot them with the shotgun, thankfully. Oh yes, by the way, again,
Esse é aquele jogo que você tem que colocar aquela música, acho que é a Como é que é? A Caminhada das Valquírias? De Wagner?
Just kidding. Unless. Yes, absolutely get ready for the song that will be coming up here.
Bem, eles vão cantar daqui a pouco. Eu vou começar a ficar um pouquinho quieto. E vou deixar vocês admirarem aí a situação.
The lyrics are formatted to be pretty much 16:9, so if you hold your phone sideways, it should be nice and big and legible. It'll be a good time, I promise. Also, EDF. EDF! Had to make sure to take out these larger frogs here. The next wave will not spawn.
What's a frog?
I don't know what a frog is. It's a word that popped in my head. Just gibberish. I'm known for saying gibberish from time to time. So, yeah. And their children, for some reason, called tadpoles, which I don't know. So yeah, the next wave did spawn. Let's have some donations, I'd say, for a little bit here.
Alrighty.
Canta junto, Hugo. Não faz comigo, não.
From Siren X. Hi, Half Coordinated. Thank you for your wonderful personality and your awesome speedruns. Watching your runs helped me stay positive while my mom was fighting cancer.
Se não bateu o bônus game, já passa pro próximo jogo no programa? Sim, Edgeworth.
I also have $250 from Kaiser. Hey, a Half and AGDQ. Saw that Half Coordinated was running at a somewhat reasonable time for me and had to donate now that I have the money for it.
Eu cantando uma música que eu não sei, gente, não faça isso comigo. Um dia a gente vai no karaokê e canta junto. Aí eu topo. Mas aqui...
I love all of you. So, fun fact about these enemies, if they go out of bounds, they become invincible. Just pure invincibility until they come back in bounds, and that one was actually very close.
Ele falou que esses inimigos, se eles conseguem ir out of bounds, eles ficam invencíveis, então... Ele foi bem perto ali.
It's not that way for all enemies either, like organic type enemies, not the case. They don't become invincible, but it seems that the Deroys and walking bases, which we'll see later, are invincible while they're out of bounds. Just because. Why not?
Their defenses have boundless possibilities, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
But only boundless. If there are bounds, it'll work.
Okay, we got all the Deroys. Good.
Ok.
Can be a little hassle here. So one thing, I had to be careful earlier on to not have any of the in-game squad follow me, even though I know that makes, yelling.
Ele tomou cuidado para squads do jogo não seguir ele.
And these big flying enemies would be just stuck in the mountain instead of right in my face.
Por causa que esses inimigos estariam
right here, where I can take them down nice and fast.
espalhados pelo mapa e não aí fácil, entendeu? Então, tipo, ele... Agora esses inimigos estavam todos juntos aí, facilitou pra ele.
The shotgun does do more damage close up than far away, so trying to get as close as I can as I fire here.
EDF! Eat!
Right.
I like how with the movement here, you can basically fly yourself.
Yes, pretty much. And again, this goes way faster than...
Então, Ride of the Valkyries e deixar tocando assim é tipo 200%, assim. Isso deveria ter sido incentivo.
New Game Plus run is because in order to do multiple jumps and dashes in a row, we need certain equipment that we don't have until later in the game. So we wouldn't be moving nearly as fast. So this next mission, though, is going to be like all movement and firing.
Essa run é 55 minutos o tempo estimado.
Golden aggressors.
Ele já tá chegando perto do fim já.
And so let's just do donations Again, reminder to pull up the lyrics from my tweet, though, for the very next mission.
All right, sounds good. Let's start with $100 from random numbers, which is random numbers, but apparently without any of the vowels. It's easy. I see half coordinated running a game. I donate. I have thoroughly enjoyed every game I've seen you run at any GDQ. Putting this to FF6 because I want the marathon to run for longer. Keep on gaming, my man. Also, a quick update on Final Fantasy VI. We are currently at a little over $13,000 out of $100,000 that we need for that. We have this game and DMC5 after it, and that's all the time we've got. So if you want to see that run happen,
eles fizeram um update, tá em 13 mil de 100 mil pro jogo extra. Tem esse jogo e o Devil May Cry 5, entendeu? Para poder bater a meta. Então eles têm que arrecadar aí pelo menos mais 86, quase 87 mil. O incentivo? Vocês têm que chegar bem próximo do milhão aí. Os Rapid Round Missile aí fazendo a festa de sempre. O estimado da MC é quanto tempo? Deixa eu dar uma olhada.
Thank
2 horas e 18. New Game Human. Categoria. Abriu incentivo pro Fire Name Choice do Trauma Center. Pra quem não sabe, Trauma Center vai ser corrido por um brasileiro, o Turler, que tá lá, só esperando a vez dele. Vai ser corrido no sábado.
Oh boy. All right, I've got $5 from Gardeford. $5 EDF train, anyone?
EDF.
I've got $10 here from Nans.
Quanto tá o incentivo do próximo bônus game? Vamos dar uma olhada aqui na tabela de doações.
Keep up the great work, GDQ. Sending love from Brazil.
Bônus game 13.600 de 100 mil. Eles ainda precisam de pelo menos 86 mil aí, 86 mil e quebrados. Speedruns Brasil, o que significa esse EDF? EDF é a sigla de Earth Defense Force, que é o nome do jogo.
Love watching you run, and your tenacity is an inspiration to everyone. Donation goes to Runner's Choice. EDF!
Opa! Foi uma doação do Brasil? Vamos dar uma olhada?
I'm sorry, that was too good. I'm so glad they didn't forget it.
Eu vou puxar a doação aqui, a gente já dá uma olhada aqui. Aguenta a mão.
Okay, so the next mission, again, the main target is invincible at the start. I hope you all have my tweet up or that image saved or up, because we're going to sing. So we will do up here on stage, we'll do the odd numbered lines, and y'all in the crowd will do the even numbered lines. Those are highlighted and in bold in the image. So I hope y'all are ready for it.
You want me in on that too?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Don't let your guard down.
Okay.
I'll leave it to you.
Oh,
We are the valiant infantry. We're the alpha team with passion and camaraderie. It's only with our sacrifice that mankind can still exist down here in paradise. High in the air, our comrades fight, dashing through the sky now like a million volts of light. Now pick up our weapons, off we go, firing at the flying saucer, shooting down our foe.
EDF! EDF!
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Well done.
Well done, everyone. Like, I expected none of that to be audible. So thank you. Y'all exceeded my expectations. I'm so proud and so happy. Thank you all so much for joining the EDF today.
I want to appreciate how last mission we were in like this wide open area, and now we're back to destroying the city again.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, granted, they're doing that too, but...
Oh, I forgot to do a weapon switch. It should be okay. It's a bit late now.
Eu tô quietinho aqui porque eu tô literalmente caçando em todas as doações aqui pra achar a doação brasileira, tá, gente? Enquanto o pessoal tava cantando aí.
So... I was a little preoccupied with making sure we were all on board with singing.
Singing is more important. That's fine.
Obviously. Also, I'm sorry for all the bright lights. They're very bright. My apologies. So this is set to open at least 3 times.
Eu sei que ele já tá na luta final aí.
But I basically can't kill it earlier. So I'm just doing damage to get damage and make sure it's ready at that third.
Tem muitas doações entrando pro incentivo do Final Fantasy aqui.
Yeah, a lot of those on the mini map are actually just on top of the walking base. They can't even shoot at us, but we can lock on to them, which isn't great either.
EDF!
Oh, it's open. Okay, I need to...
Ah, eu não encontrei a doação. Tem muita coisa aqui.
It's fine. I'm paying good attention and I am a speedrunner.
Ele já tá...
Okay. That was probably plenty. Again, with how strong my weapons are, again, they're Inferno-rated weapons, which is higher difficulty than hard. It should go down in 1, but it's just really gated, so we can't have that. Open fire.
Oh! EDF! Let's start. Engage fire!
It's fine. Okay.
Boom.
Yay!
Woohoo! So that's destroyed. We have to basically clean up a lot of other stuff in the meantime. We're probably going to get a lot of enemy spawns here because I ran out of jumps. Normally I would hit this with the mortar, which I forgot to switch to. So... But that's just fine. We just have a few more friends.
Ele só precisa terminar de limpar aí agora.
Yay!
We
Hooray!
have some fireworks ready for them.
Hooray!
Oh gosh. I'm so glad y'all were all in on the yelling because I have a cold. It was gonna be a rough time if I had to really carry that myself.
Ele tá contente que todo mundo tá gritando por ele porque ele tá meio resfriado. Então, ele tá mais agradecido que o pessoal tá tancando por ele.
You are. EDF.
EDF!
Okay, that's all of them. Now we just have a few more humanoids to take care of, and it'll be all.
Ele só tem mais alguns humanoides pra cuidar.
So, I just want to say y'all have been really nice.
Nice.
And
Thank you.
for being
Tudo bem.
here. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you to Shed, Mel, and Esperance on the couch. Thank you to the backup dancers on the back couch. You all have really put in some work today. And it just has to be appreciated so much.
EDF!
Oh, they are certainly in the spot.
Olha onde o cara se escondeu, meu.
And last enemy. One more dance party. Can we get an E?
E o tempo. Ele não deu tempo lá na própria run. E esse foi Earth Defense Force 5 pelo Half Coordinated.
EDF! 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 PCF! 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 PCF!
All right, let's hear it one more time for Half on that amazing run. Thank you so much.